This is Mrs. Benjamin's Julius Caesar notebook. Here is the table of contents. Your table of contents should look the same. It doesn't need highlighter though, but the highlight shows you which pages you have to complete, not just copy from me. Reminder, every page has to be complete. You can decorate the pages if you like, because it never hurts to make things look nice. Every page has to have color. You have to use color to show what you think is important, not just to make the page look pretty. Turn in the completed notebook when you're done with the Julius Caesar test. That means you can use the notebook on the test. And once again, the pages highlighted in pink on the table of contents are the ones that I will grade on completeness and correctness. This is your first page, Shakespearean language. It's a half sheet of notebook paper, or rather copy paper, set up like a 4-part foldable. The definitions go here and the examples go here. The second page is the Globe Theater. Remember, this has to have color also. There's information you have to record here, and then describe the way theater worked in Shakespeare's time behind it. This is background on Julius Caesar and Act 1, Scene 1 questions. It's on page 3. Page 4, Act 1, Scene 2 questions. You're responsible for having it complete and to provide your own answers for 12, 13, and 14. Page 5, Types of Actors' Speeches. The definitions go here, and then an example from Julius Caesar of an aside goes under the aside flap. Monologue, find your own, goes there, and soliloquy goes here. You already turned in the Prodigy's close reading with stage directions for a grade. So all you have to do is glue in your version of it with the stage directions marked on this flap here. Act 1, Scene 3 questions go on page 7. You're responsible for answering all these questions. Page 8, oops, I made a mistake. Don't let that happen to you. Your page 8 is here. It's the letter to Brutus or Portia. You're writing a 2-paragraph letter to one of them. Give her or him advice about the cutting problem Portia has. Be as specific as possible, and remember to refer to the article on self-harming available on my e-class course page at the content area if you need details. Page 9, Act 2 study questions. You can just copy the answers down, although you probably already have them. Page 10, Act 2, Scene 1 and Act 2, Scene 2. You probably have all these answers already also. Page 11, it's a literary term 4-part foldable. Remember, underneath the foldable is each definition, and on the back goes an example from Julius Caesar, written out. Just one line of the play is fine. And remember to cite your source by act, scene, and line number. Act 2, Scenes 3 and 4 questions and answers go on page 12. You're responsible for answering those. Page 13 is the Cornell Notes on the historical context of Julius Caesar. We went over this in class, and in theory you copied it down. Here's what it should look like when you're done. Page 14, Act 3 study questions. I've provided 2 answers, and these are the page numbers where you can find the answers for the rest. In theory, once again, you already did this in class. Page 15, Antony's speech at Caesar's funeral. You annotated the actual Shakespeare text by defining all the words you didn't know. That helps you understand. If you didn't get this done in class, make sure you get it well annotated when you turn it in. And then here is a foldable 7 parts where you identify the 7 steps for successful Shakespeare reading. And under each flap, explain how and why you would do each one. Give an example as I did there. So you can just copy from here, and you probably already did this in class too. And then this is the last page. You don't have this yet, but we've done the Act 1 summary, 1 bullet point per scene and 1 act per page in class. And we've done the Act 2 summary, 1 bullet point per scene in class. On Monday, we're going to do the Act 3, the Act 4, and the Act 5. And then this goes on page 17, and it's the last page of your interactive notebook. Happy Julius Caesar!